Okay, now we're gonna do a big exciting tour of my what I call my chicken flower bed, because it's over here by the chickens. Nothing fancy, just my little flower bed that I've had over here. That I put over here once we put the chickens over here 8 years ago. So, and 99% of everything is everything that I have got up out of the just growed wild out around the house. It's all native plants except for the hostas. Like this hosta, one of the ones that you gave me. I planted that one, and then they're kind of, seeding in different places, which is fine. They can seed wherever they want to. They're not really going to bother anything because be in the woods, or if I don't want it, then I'll just pull it up. There's some of those little freebie yard art. That look pretty decent down here. This is right here. I think I saw this in my book. It's called Bowman's plant. I really have no idea. It was blooming on the edge of the yard a couple years ago, and I dug it up, and it's gotten lots bigger. It has these little white, pretty decent sized white, kind of fringy looking little flowers. Real pretty little flowers. It's gotten a lot bigger since I put it here. But, and some little Christmas tree ferns throughout. Of course, that's a volunteer hosta. I probably will pull that one up because I don't want it to mess up my Christmas tree fern. So, let's see. I need to straighten up a little bit. It's wanting to lean on me. I have to put a rock or something to push it forward. I don't know why maybe it's because it's not standing up straight why it's doing that. I don't know. But I like it down here. It looks really nice down here. All the pretty phlox and stuff that was blooming, I don't know, a month or so ago. Of course, it's all dying back, and it's probably seeded. Once it's died down a lot more, I'll probably have him kind of weed it. I'd hate to pull it up. I don't want to yank it out of the ground, so probably just have him weed it where it's growing along just kind of willy-nilly. But it was awfully pretty. It was just all over the place, just purple flowers everywhere. And can't remember. I think this is called Bloodgood. I am not sure, but it is a native North America plant. It has a little small bloom real early in the spring, but it's beginning to spread a little bit. Kind of got thick kind of leaves, but pretty neat looking little leaves though. And and then this is I think this is called there's different kinds. It's like a spiderwort or a spider plant. I can't remember, but this one's called Widow's Tears. There's different varieties I've seen in the book. But yeah, it'll bloom pretty good while it just there's another one that was over there on the edge of the yard, just a small, and it's been here a while now, so it's finally get some size. But pretty. Hosta, see how they, of course, you know how they seed everywhere, but they can seed back there, that'll be fine. More Christmas tree fern, rocks and stuff. I just kind of try to make it look natural down here, I guess, and just stick little oddball odds and ends. And this is some of my Indian pink that I dug up off the edge of the road down there in front of the property. So it's all, I think that's so pretty. So it's not anything manicured. here. Oh, I see a turkey over there. I was wondering what that noise was. I think I got this at Hobby Lobby a long time ago. It's kind of cheapy. It's kind of falling apart, but and here's a heuchera, as Jess on her YouTube channel, you know the technical name, but this, you know, just coral bells, but this is real limey green. There's two, but this plant that I dug up out of the woods, actually back behind the chickens, there's quite a few of them down there. It's kind of done blooming now. I don't really see, like, the flowers are not really anything special. The leaves, like some of them, you know, kind of be spotty. Like I said, everything I've put except for the hostas is all a no coral bell, but everything that just grows up wild around here, native plants and some little grasses. And I really don't know the name of these, but there's a whole section over there on the woods over there. It's made like a little grassy area. It's kind of neat looking. Well, I think it is, but so I'm going to come here and kind of clean this up. It's getting some algae on it. Wipe it off, spray some Simple Green on it, and clean it up. Baby chickens down there. They're getting the hang of it a little bit. So, let's see here. Here's the other side of it. Volunteer hostas, and just like I said, it's just odds and ends, kind of a little bit natural looking. I kind of keep it, mulch it, and pull occasional weeds and stuff, and a little concrete thing I got down here at Donna's. I just spray painted yellow. Matches my turtle shell that I painted yellow. And this right here was really pretty when it was blooming earlier. It has all the little focus on all the little seed pods. It's called Solomon Seal. It's kind of got real long. It's got small flowers, but they're like look like a big bell kind of shape, like an actual bell. So some more of the Indian pink, and like I said, it's just oddball. That's a fish tank ornament. It's kind of actually like part of the woods, I guess. It's the one bluebird house right there. They'll probably build a nest in that one next. There's a decoy duck that we found down there at the river. People go duck hunting with. So now it's yard art. And this right here is the native. Oops, about dropped my phone. This is the native Heuchera coral bells. This is what it looks like growing out in the wild, and it is a native plant, but you're not gonna find it, you know, in all the colors. You know, the color leaves, purple and lime green and all the other stuff. But it blooms. This one hasn't bloomed yet, but the leaves are a little bit more furry, velvety like. But yep, this is it. They're just green, nothing fancy, but it'll bloom. Kind of the same little blooms, little pink bell flowers on a little tall stem. I think they're pink, but they're not like anything a bright pink. But they're still pretty though. But yep, that's what this look like growing out in the wild. So. So yeah, just kind of a wild and kind of a natural kind of thing I try to do, and some big rocks I've thrown in. So, rocks. It looks like a cross up there on the beech tree. Just done that naturally. That's kind of weird. I don't know what happened to it. I'll zoom in more. So, yeah. I need to get to pull the weeds on all this gravel. It's most all the stuff down here is all the phlox, but some weeds, but it gets really weedy up through there. And it'll take some dedicated time to kind of get to that. So, yeah, not fancy, that's for sure, but I like it. So, down here by the chickens, so this is my chicken flower bed. It's bath time down there. There's some good dirt down that way. It's all sloped. we put the rocks and stuff here to, like I said, chicken wire in the front, and it's kind of like an L comes out, so we put the rocks to hold that down, and then so it's all sloped. So all the roots are, getting exposed like chicken lots usually do if they're next to trees and stuff. This big maple. I worry about it, but let's just hope it never happens. Little California white down there. She looks like she's glowing down there. She got a little sunny patch. But yeah, all the roots are getting washed. All the dirt washes all the way down through there. And boy, you talk about it's getting deeper and deeper, and all the dirt washing down through there. I can shovel up some really good, really good fertilized dirt. Nice, rich, kind of a chocolate brown color, soft, fluffy. So, what's that over there? Must be a woodpecker or something pecking over there. That's funny. Yeah, well, that's it. That's my chicken flower bed. That concludes the grand tour. So anyways, so I shall get off of here. And I shall talk to you again later. Bye-bye.